Hello, this is TJR, and if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. If not, welcome back. We have some fast-breaking news on a new Beatles documentary releasing later this year. I'm going to read from the press release and then add my own personal commentary as we go. Today, Disney Plus announced that Beatles 64, an all-new documentary from producer Martin Scorsese and director David Tedeschi, will stream exclusively on Disney Plus beginning November 29, 2024. The film captures the electrifying moment of the Beatles' first visit to America. Martin Scorsese, of course, besides being a world-renowned filmmaker, is also known for the following music documentaries: The Last Waltz, The Concert for New York City, The Blues, No Direction Home, Bob Dylan, Shine a Light, The Rolling Stones, Rolling Thunder Revue, a Bob Dylan story, and George Harrison, Living in the Material World. David Tedeschi has worked with Scorsese as editor on both Shine a Light from 2006 and George Harrison, Living in the Material World from 2011, and Rolling Thunder Revue, a Bob Dylan story from 2019 as editor and executive producer. Getting back to the press release, the film includes rare footage filmed by pioneering documentarians Albert and David Maysles, beautifully restored in 4K by Park Road Post in New Zealand. The live performances from the Beatles' first American concert at the Washington, D.C. Coliseum and their Ed Sullivan Show performances were demixed by Wingnut Films and remixed by Giles Martin. So this does appear to be somewhat of a reworking of the Maysles 1964 documentary, What's Happening? The Beatles in the USA from 1964, a film that was re-edited and released in 1991 as The Beatles, The First U.S. Visit. To what extent of a reworking remains to be seen, but apparently there will be new footage that has never before been seen, along with new interviews from Paul and Ringo. The fact that the audio from both the Beatles' first American concert and their performances on the Ed Sullivan Show are going to be demixed by Peter Jackson's Wingnut Films team and then remixed by Giles Martin is, for me, going to be worth the price of admission alone. Giles Martin's involvement also does seem to a certain extent indicate to me that there might be an audio release of both the Washington, D.C. concert and the Ed Sullivan Show performance, which certainly I would be in favor of. Getting back to the press release, Beatles 64 is directed by David Tedeschi and produced by Martin Scorsese, Margaret Bodie, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Olivia Harrison, Sean Ono Lennon, Jonathan Clyde, Michaela Beardsley, with Jeff Jones and Rick Yorn serving as executive producers. So everyone has their hand in the pie on this one. So why now? Why not February? After all, that's when the real anniversary was. Well, this release has obviously been timed to coincide with the Beatles' 1964 US albums in mono release, arriving in stores a week prior to this film. Now, I have mentioned in previous videos that I am personally not interested in buying this set. This is just my personal choice, but that does not mean I am not interested in both seeing and hearing this newly restored to 4K, demixed and remixed footage. I am personally very excited for this. Now, for those of you saying, but I don't have Disney Plus, well, for the cost of about $10 US, you can subscribe for just 1 month and not only watch Beatles 64, but also Get Back, Let It Be, The Abbey Road doc, If These Walls Could Sing, plus other non-Beatles related music films like Elton John, Farewell from Dodger Stadium, and Queen Rock Montreal. For those of you out there on the fringes of modern culture, and I know I will get at least a few of you commenting on this saying, Disney is an evil company and they won't get 1 cent from me, well, you've made your choice. And that's fine. It's still a free country in that regard, last time I looked. All I can add is, how is Disney any more evil than any other giant corporate entity out there? And for those of you who say, Disney ruins everything they touch and they need to leave the Beatles alone, well, y'all said that about Get Back before it was released. And the worst that happened was Disney asked Peter Jackson and Apple if they could bleep out the profanities. Jackson and Apple said no, and that was it. Get Back premiered on Disney Plus with profanities unbleeped and John Lennon making jokes about masturbation. So now the only information that I can find as of the making of this video is the runtime of this film. If anyone knows, please comment. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if this was a multi-part extended docuseries, but it's probably not going to be. Anyways, that's everything I have to say about this one. As always, if you like these videos, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so you never miss a video. A big thank you and shout out to my Patreon supporters. Patreon supporters do receive exclusive weekly videos not available on this channel. If you'd like to be a Patreon supporter, go to patreon.com/TJR the original. You can also help out by leaving a one-time super thanks for any video I post here. And you can also help by just clicking like. Clicking like is free, and it helps a great deal. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.